Greetings, welcome to Facts About Everything. I'm your host, James Eakin. Today, we're going to look at that How to Train Your Dragon franchise. There's a drawing of the flux capacitor in Hiccup's designs. The flux capacitor is a device that makes time travel possible in Back to the Future. Yeah, because of all that time travel that happens in this movie. And that is the first fact about How to Train Your Dragon. Let's dive in. The huge dragon at the end is called the Red Death. David Tennant cameos as Spitelout. David Tennant reads the audiobook that the film is based on.
There'd be nothing left of even a fatso like you, Warty Hog. Just a pile of bones in your helmet.
The director said Avatar was a huge influence for the look of the film. When the dragons are bringing their prey to the Red Death, one of them is carrying a hippo. The creators have confirmed that this hippo is Gloria from the Madagascar series. Meaning the Gloria is dead. Christopher Mintz-Plasse voices Fishlegs. Jonah Hill voices Snotlout. Both actors starred in Superbad. The hammer that Stoic uses looks similar to Mjolnir, the hammer that Thor uses in the Marvel comics. Hiccup is one of the only Vikings that doesn't have a Scottish accent. This was to make Hiccup feel like an outcast. Steven Spielberg helped write the scene at the end when Hiccup wakes up in bed. Toothless's face was based on Lilo in Lilo and Stitch. Also, let me know if you want me to do a video about Lilo and Stitch. The film spawned a spin-off called Dragons Riders of Berk. It takes place between this film and the sequel. In the original book, Toothless is tiny. This was changed as it wouldn't have looked particularly cinematic. Jared Butler voices Stoic. He previously played a dragon slayer in the film Reign of Fire. When Hiccup holds out his hand, Toothless doesn't touch it for a few seconds. This was actually a glitch, and Toothless was meant to touch Hiccup's hand much sooner. The animators thought the shot was so perfect, they didn't change it. Hiccup is the only character in the story that is left-handed. Another example that shows he's different from everyone else. When Hiccup saves everyone, all the Vikings raise their swords with their left hand. How to Train Your Dragon 2 came out in 2014. Most of the story was meant to be saved for the third film. The director decided he shouldn't save ideas for a film because it would compromise the story's potential. The bewildered beast roar is taken from the titular character in the film Godzilla. Cate Blanchett said that Valka's first scene is the best introduction of a character in movie history. I mean, she would say that. She voices the character. Hey, bias! Valka was supposed to be the main villain. The film spawned a prequel series called Dragons Race to the Edge. The series takes place a year before this film begins. The characteristics and movements of every dragon is a combination of at least 5 different animals. Hiccup had 50 different redesigns before the director decided how he would look. Digimon Hanzao voices the villain Draco. He performed a terrifying scream to make Draco's voice sound gravelier. The director liked the scream so much, he made Hanzao do it as Draco's dragon call. Draco's face is based on an eagle. Gobber is the first gay character in a Dreamworks film.
This is why I never married. This and one other reason.
This is the first Dreamworks animation film to win a Golden Globe for Best Animated Film. And finally, Kit Harington voices Eret. Harrington is best known for playing Jon Snow in the TV series Game of Thrones. At one point, Asher says, "Don't you know anything?" to Eret. This is a reference to characters in Game of Thrones saying, "You know nothing, Jon Snow."
You know nothing, Jon Snow. You know nothing, Jon Snow. You know nothing, Jon Snow.
How many kids watching this movie did the filmmakers think were watching Game of Thrones? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Please let me know if there's any other animated film you want me to do a video about, and I'll upload it as soon as possible. To learn more facts, check out my books on Amazon. They're available on paperback and Kindle. Thanks for watching. See you again.